Welcome. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Micah Mortensen. This might be one of the only times this year that you see my whole face without a mask. And I'm thankful for that, but I'm hoping that one day this school year that we're able to get back to a more normal than what it is. But I'm looking forward to this year, no matter what the situation is, and us as a school are preparing hard to work with your kids safely and to enrich their education. As I said, my name is Micah Mortensen. My personal background is that I've been in Miami my whole life, born and raised here in this church, this ministry here, First Baptist Church of Westwood Lake. And I actually got a chance to go to school here at Westwood Christian School. And I really do value my time that I had here, K2 through senior year, 12th grade, graduating here. What great memories I have, and I know your students as well are making the same great memories that I know I was able to make. And from that early age of being at the school here, I really was able to see how this school is just really invested in each student. No matter what level that student is at, the teachers are loving, they're caring, and they truly do care for your student, no matter how much trouble they cause them sometimes. They truly do care for your student. Just want to let you know about some of my other background, right? So I graduated from Westwood for high school. Then I went on to finish my undergrad at Bob Jones University in South Carolina. And I studied Bible there. And my full focus is to work in the ministry. I get to do that here at the church and school. But also, I got to take a lot of history classes as well. And so I got to teach Bible and also history. So this year I'll be teaching Proverbs in the 8th grade. And also in the 8th grade, U.S. history. I'll be teaching some of your students. And also 7th grade world history. And then I went on, after I graduated from Bob Jones in 2017, I went on and completed my master's degree from Bob Jones in 2019. And so after graduating there, I came here last year and I taught, so I've had 1 year of teaching. I'm sure majority of the parents out there have had your students last year. If there's any new students, welcome. We're so glad to have you and your parents at our school. But this is my second year here, and I'm looking forward to another excellent year of teaching Bible and history. So two subjects that I absolutely love. I absolutely love to share my passion of those two subjects with these students. What to expect from each class? First of all, from the Bible class, with this whole new system, I really am trying to think of a few new things that we can do because largely it's been paper-based, right? It's been textbook and in person, and quizzes in paper, tests in paper in person. And so I really am thinking through some new ways that we can do Bible. It might take some testing as well as other subjects, but I'm looking forward to it. You should obviously expect to have your Bibles for Bible class, your chapel notebooks, your textbooks. That is the Proverbs handbook, and as well I will be giving out notes that might be in a printed format or in a Word document, depending on your situation. And that way in class we can go through the lesson and talk through the notes, and the students will fill in the notes as they go. And so Bible class is really all you need. I also include a syllabus that I'll send out to you, but that's the basics, okay? For history, for the 7th grade history, you should expect to have your textbook. Make sure to have something to take notes in, a notebook, paper, and something to write with, right? So that's obvious, but those are just a few things that you need. Also, again, send out a syllabus. And also from the 8th grade history as well, your textbook and a notebook to take notes in and record. And so again, I'll send out a syllabus to you soon that you should already have a syllabus that you should have, that's right. If you need to contact me for anything, for any information, any questions regarding to supplies, to books, to anything at all, you can feel free to contact me at my email at mimortensen@westwoodchristian.org. Again, that is mimortensen@westwoodchristian.org. So feel free to contact me anytime. I try my very best to get back in contact with parents that email me within a day, if not right away as soon as I see the email. I really do try to be on top of that. I know your time is valuable as well as mine, and so I really try to be on top of it for your sake and for my sake, to stay in contact with you guys. So feel free to email me. Don't feel scared. If you feel better talking to me in person, or sorry, on the phone, maybe a Zoom call, just email me that. Tell me, hey, Mr. Mortensen, I would really like to talk to you in a different format. Could you please arrange that? I would love to do that for you. But one last thing I kind of wanted to address about the class for quizzes and assignments. Obviously, that's going to be a lot different this year. And so I'm going to be working through some different ways of us quizzing and assignments. And a lot of it, especially for those that are going to be hybrid with the online idea, you're going to need to turn a lot of stuff in online and through a virtual way. And so I'm trying to think through ways we can take quizzes as a whole and take assignments as a whole, because it'd be a lot nicer if we could take a virtual quiz, right? So I'm thinking this year maybe taking some type of online quiz, but we'll really see some testing and just really try to see what works and what doesn't work throughout the first few weeks for the first semester. And hopefully I can figure that out, and I'll communicate with you what we're doing and the students. And so no need to fear. I'm going to be able to work with you guys, what works best for you, what works best for your students. I'm not going to expect anything unrealistic from you guys and your students. I'm going to try really hard to make it simple and easy for all of us. But regarding quizzes, I just want to let you know that, especially for history, I'll be giving a lot of quizzes throughout the year, and those are a majority of reading quizzes. And so I'll expect the students, I'll assign them to read a portion of a section or a few pages, and the next day or so I'll be expected to be ready for a quiz on that reading. And so I don't want you to be surprised when a quiz comes and they're not ready for it, because I know that happens sometimes. They say, oh, that quiz is too hard, where does that answer at? Well, it came from the reading. It always comes from the reading, and I think that's really important to instill the idea of reading comprehension, and I think history is a great way of getting that, and it's only going to benefit them in the long run as they move on through high school and into college. This idea of reading comprehension and being able to read and fully grasp what they're reading. And so be ready for reading quizzes. They'll be fun, don't worry. Your students will get a hang of them real quick, so don't worry too much. But then there'll also be some pop quizzes, not too often, but they'll probably be over the lesson that we just did in class, or maybe over reading, but be ready for that. Always be ready for the assignments. I won't give you anything I don't expect you to already know or expect you not to have read or reviewed, and so it's not going to be information that they haven't heard. And also for testing, we're going to be figuring out a few different methods as well. But be ready, be excited. I know your students are going to grow a whole lot this year, more than just through education. They're going to grow physically, right? I've already seen a few students have grown over the summer, and wow, they've doubled their size, and it's been quite amazing. Maybe some of you at home are thinking, well, that's my child, right? They've grown. But as well as relationally, they're going to grow with their friends, and they're going to grow emotionally and grow in their knowledge. And so I hope that this year is a beneficial year. I know it will be. But I just want you to remember that I am here to work alongside you and your students. I know that you don't put all the responsibility on me to bring up your children. You have that responsibility as well. And I don't put all the responsibility just on you for the education. And so I know we're working together to grow them in these areas of life, and that they will grow up in this school and have a great year. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a great evening, and thank you.